Coming to you live from Central Florida. On the back half of this timing belt job. Okay. Where'd my cellular device go? There's my cellular device. CP's Garage is now live. No way! Let me get back to the old CP's Garage channel so I can answer questions and see questions. Hey, look at that. CP's Garage is live. 2 people watching already. No volume needed because all I want to do is see the chat. All right. Before we get any further, we got to mark up our marks and we'll just verify torque. 23 newts. All right, so we're torqued here. Mark. Got our NASA torque marks going on. But unlike NASA, this thing's got to go more than one time. I know, I torqued to this. Get the mirror so I can check the tensioner. And we're right smack dab in the middle. Mark. And last but not least, we can't forget our favorite buddy, Kilroy. Hand, body, eye, and nose. Bolts, and bolts. Fan clutch bolt next. These are not on the second gen Land Rovers in the US anyways. In Europe they do have them on the second gens. Probably where this comes from, honestly. Grab our impact gun. Do the old good and tight method with a chrome socket, just for the nannies. To make it even worse, this is an Icon socket from 2019.
Not impact socket.
We can put the cover on. Now that that's on, just kind of wiggle that in there, maybe. I guess I can make one last look at it. I marked the pulleys already. Yep. We can put this guy on. These AC lines make this thing quite difficult to get in. There we go. There's no sound. What? Sounds choppy, but they're sound. Well, it's green. I don't know what it says on the receiver. Sounds choppy, but they're sound.
And Cliff says you missed the bolt.
I didn't miss no bolts. I marked all of them. Woo! That was close. Oh, that must be him, because I can hear it on your phone. Unless your phone's working and no one else's is.
Doug says hello. Vortex says his volume is turned up.
Well, let me turn up mine and see what it says. I hear it on mine.
Doug says hello. Vortex says his volume is
Hell, I can hear you. Yeah, it's working. He looks like he's gonna need to exit out and go back. Perfect.
I was connected to Bluetooth on my truck.
Oh. Make me lose my mind. I'm losing my mind. Ooh, cookies. Anyone want to donate me money for a new oven? Apparently, I'm going to have to go buy one.
Keeping you on your stepladder. Hint, hint.
I need a step ladder because I'm so short. I'm so short, I need a step ladder.
Cliff didn't hear you.
Huh, Cliff?
Love it.
I need a new oven, Cliff. I need a new oven. Apparently mine is broke. Do. Where's my 13? There she
You
is.
need to stay on stepladders. We know what happens.
Yeah, we go for a ride and get hurt. No, we need impact guns not to fall off step ladders. That's what we need. We need impact gun control. Look at that beautiful front cover. So now we need to put the alternator back on and the plug back in. Just need to find my plug. There's the plug. I am not using my 10mm magnetic socket because I'm not losing it again. I keep losing it when I do that with the plug. I just need a piece of paper or tape. Do, 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 do.
Bearded Vortex says you can have all the 3.0s in the world. They're all yours.
I want every single one of them to come here, get worked on by moi. Send them all here.
Oh, you got 3 in your yard right now.
I mean, yeah, I do have 3 3-liters in my yard. That's a rare sight. Do, 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 do. No, no one likes the 3-liters because they're different. No one at all likes the 3-liters, except for me. No love. Absolutely no love.
Yeah, since you're charging 9K,
I'm not like that other fellow in Utah that charges $10,000 to do a timing belt job and $200 to use special tools
shop fees.
and shop fees and all kinds of other fees that are absolutely redonkulous. Like, I don't know who gets off charging a $200 special tool fee per usage. That's nuts. I've never heard of it. I mean, I guess I could raise my prices.
He says, Bearded Vortex says, it's not that they're different, they're just a pain in the ass.
They're not that bad. You can do the rear pump in like an hour. They're not that bad. I mean, if you look at my stream, on Facebook we spent like 58 minutes stripping it down. An hour and 20 doing the belt and oil pump. And it's going to be another hour to put it back together.
You're at home, you can charge a $100 yard fee and a $100 step ladder safety fee.
Ooh, I like the step ladder safety fee. That's a good idea. I think I might do that. I like the step ladder safety fee. That's a good one.
Cliff said the special tools don't even cost that much.
The crank pin, just the crank pin and the cam pins are $200, but you can make those. Now the other tools, yeah, they're freaking expensive. To buy the whole Ford kit individually is like $3 grand. But that shouldn't be put on the customer anyways. They should be, the technician or the store should be footing that bill. That's not a customer thing. If you want to do the job, you got to have the tools, and you shouldn't be making the customer pay for it.
Bearded Vortex says, I gotta go finish this 2.7 liter F-150 half on 3.0.
Ew, 2.7 liter. Ew.
Says, better have your safety Crocs for sure footing, Cody.
Yeah, I've got safety sandals today.
Safety sandals today, no safety Crocs.
I need to get my safety Crocs because I've kicked a couple things with my safety sandals and it didn't feel so good. I guess I need to get the safety Crocs out with the steel toe adapters. Come on. I will say, these are probably the easiest alternator bolts to put back in. You can.
Vortex says he's got the P0035 code. Paul Harley is laughing.
I do need to get the safety crock adapters. That is definitely something I need. Get the steel toes on the safety crocks. Click, click. Click, click. I will say these Icon ratchet or wrench or sockets have lasted longer than my gear wrench ones. I used to break gear wrench ones every 2 years. Click, click. Whew. Getting a little lightheaded there for a second. Crankshaft dampener time. Two, 4, and 6. Ford logo up. Install the first bolt. Install the second bolt. Oh, come on. Thank you. .90-degree impact gun. I need a battery from down there. Thank you, kind sir. 10mm is out somewhere, right there. Click, click. Like a good little junior mechanic, put the bolts in by hand. I don't want to strip out a crankshaft bolt. Yay, we got a crankshaft. Need an E12 and an extension. What's funny is on the Land Rover, it's E12 on everything. The water pump and the crankshaft. But the crankshaft bolts are smaller on the Land Rover. Yeah, we want to hear your music. Woohoo! Ooh, let go. You're on my magnet. Uh-oh. Magnet malfunction. It caught my freaking magnet. Water pump pulley wanted to stay on my chest, apparently. So set this so the triangle is up. Jaguar logo is up. Install pulley. Goes on every time. .90-degree impact. Click, click. Bolt. Pull up. Ford Motor Company logo up. Install. Uh-oh. A bolt fell. It made it to the floor, though. I heard that. Uppy daisy. .90-degree impact. E12. Click, click. A light coating of anti-seize to be the Tin Man. Now I'll need the accessory tensioners. Polk County Sheriff lady next door is going to work. Accessory.
Said PSA has a deal on the big boy. I'm not nowhere near what I paid for it. Medicine Armory, I'm assuming?
I know what he's talking about. 90-degree impact. $10mm swivel. AC tensioner. It sucks that I need to get a septic system, or I would buy one of those big boys. That's an 11. That is not a 10mm. I guess my 10 is still under the truck. I thought it was. I guess we can use a non-impact socket for it. It'd be fine. It's a gear wrench socket. Alrighty. 3/8 drive ratchet. Extension. And we got to start with the AC because it's on the inside. No, AC is on the outside, sorry. We got to start with the conveyor belt.
I got it on sale at $19.99. They'll keep an eye out when it's $19.99 again.
Wow. $19.99 is definitely tempting.
What is it?
50. AKA a big boy. For that price, you almost should. It's just the seeds that are expensive. Almost the same price as seeds for other kind of large calibers. Hey, look, I got the right belt that time. I'm proud of myself. So,
He stole it at $19.99.
extremely.
Is that your accessory belt?
That is AC accessory belt. Kind of wish you got tensioners, but it is what it is. That one feels pretty good though, the strut in it.
He said seeds are 3.5 each.
It's not bad. Alrighty. I guess I should probably put this bracket back on. It's got the incorrect bolts on it. Oh man, the politics of the 3.0 community. I want to stay out. I'll just stay over here in my corner, away from all the politics.
Cliff says he has a private place to go stretch out to 800.
That would be fun.
Is that here in Florida?
I'm assuming it's here in Florida. We used to have a place that stretched out to 2,000, I think it was, but they closed down.
I used to have 1,000, but they shut that down. Now it's about 700, 800 max, I think.
Yeah, there was a place in Mulberry. That was a really nice place because they didn't ask about stamps and they didn't ask about anything. They just let you do you. But like everything, our wonderful government had other ideas for it. Don't forget to put your coolant line back up and actually click it in. Okay, I gotta put this bracket on now. We'll move it over here just a hair. Okay. KFC to-go cups for the win again. Saving all my bolts.
Need to glue like a magnet on the bottom of them.
Definitely need to put like magnets in them or something, or design one that has magnets. That's designed for magnets. They work great. Start the difficult one by hand. Man, magnetic sockets make life so much easier. Doing these with the original ones before I went up to Michigan and get my toolbox was so bad. Seven millimeter. I guess I better get my magnetic 7mm now. Ooh. Boop. Long reach. Charge air cooler pipe bolts that everyone doesn't put back on for some reason or another. It's not that hard to get you. You could even get it from out of the wheel well, but I bought the Insider long reach just for this exact bolt. So I don't have to jump down because I'm lazy. Uh-oh, battery dead. Insider is not the strongest of ratchets, but she works. All the Loctite that's on that thing.
Sounds like a tool is tired.
It better not be. Brand new. Ooh, gonna need a new zip tie for that one. Ford and their zip ties, they barely put enough zip tie on that. Good thing I keep Christmas tree zip ties in stock. I even had some brought to me today. I need to find the oval ones that they use because I need those just as much as these round ones. Side cutters. Give it a little bit of a tug. And snip snip. Another Icon tool. Okay, so there's that. Hey, I didn't say you could leak. Yes, the Insider is definitely amazing. 3 tools in one. Well, actually 4. Because you can put that 1/4-inch drive in it too. Water pipe. Throttle body. Water pipe, throttle body. We need a little lubrication here. We can commandeer that from our oil. Need a little lubrication here. Bring her in like that. Slip. Slip that on. Slip this guy back in. Come on. Click. Alrighty. Normal pliers. Middle. And yes, these are Snap-on. I do own some Snap-on. It's whatever I got when I graduated UTI for free. But I mean, I did buy some Snap-on stuff. Only where needed, though. Ah. Hey, I didn't say go that far. Get you back in your... Oh, come on. When you don't want it to lock, these things lock every single time. Yay! Got it in there. Okay, where is that bolt? There it is. You guys can go back in there. $8 milli. Long reach can go bye-bye. 8 milli, milli. There it is.
That says the Insider is amazing. I think you should.
Yes, the Insider is. Everyone should own the Insider. Click, click. Hose clamp pliers. Get you lined up where you're supposed to be. You are no longer needed. You can go back home. Okay, I need the new O-rings for this intake. It's on the table behind us. Because these ones are definitely worn out. Get a rag, clean up the surface. Is there a little oil on them? Definitely want to keep these out in the sun to try to soften them up, because these things are hard as a rock, cold. So Florida is actually a really great place for these. You also want to make sure they are flat and not kicked up in any direction. Move any wires, remove our rags. We'll put a little engine oil on the insides of each port. You'll make sure these ports are clean, because the carbon will cause problems when you're putting them in. It will roll the O-ring and you will never get these in and sealing. Ask me how I know. A lot of experience. And if you don't have engine oil, go inside and go get some Vaseline, because Vaseline works great too. You want to start on the driver's side, up in the air, then kind of rotate it down like that, and just kind of wiggle it in until it seats in there. Should seat in relatively easy. It shouldn't be too bad.
Garage Monkey Mechanic says hello.
Hey, buddy. Get the flashlight out. Inspect the O-ring. It's looking good. Looking pretty good on this side too. Now we need the bolts. The bolts.
Flip note says you could also hit Diddy up for some baby oil.
Yes, you could.
Garage Monkey Mechanics asks, is this a Ford 3-liter, I'm guessing?
Yeah, this is the 3-liter. This is my babies.
Bread and butter.
Probably the only mechanic in the country who'll work on them willingly. Not to toot my own horn, but it's the truth. Hey, I say stick to my tool. The infamous Ford 3-liter. Eight millimeter. All those are done. Get me my lawn harness back. App sensor plugged back in and locked and in the valve cover. Get my coolant temperature sensor routed back. Christmas tree, coolant plugged in and locked. Stud locked. 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 And then we're gonna need our engine bracket. That's chintzy as all chintzy can be. Oops. Don't be like Cody. No! It fell into the abyss. I'm gonna need to get a swivel in there to get that on. Swivel, swivel. Got ahead of myself a little bit. Oh well.
Paul says, still waiting for Ford to bring line in and figure out a vibration issue. I think they're hoping I will go away while they keep saying they're waiting for a loaner to come in.
Is it an engine vibration or is it a chassis vibration? Because if it's an engine vibration, it could be a crankshaft going bad. Ask Mr. Bill about that.
Or an injection pump out 180.
It could be injection pump out 180 too. I have seen a couple of those. And the truck does run considerably better with a injection pump timed right. On that 21 F-150 I did in Michigan, the pump was out 180. Customer noticed it right away. The vibration gone.
Paul Warren Jimmy says, my 3 V10 Tritons with almost 300,000 on them, timing chains are not a problem.
Oh, come on.
Paul says vibration is the engine. It's always had it at 1,300 RPMs.
1,300 ripples. Oh, my back. My back. It's finally hurting. I don't like the way these feel. They came out somewhat hard anyways. See, they came out hard, and now they're not going in real easy either. Some assembly line guy must have not liked us. Just ripped these things in there. I doubt this has been off. That and there's probably Loctite on this. Should go in relatively easy. I need that other bolt that fell. Rip'ems.
Garage Monkey said that's what she said.
I know that bolt fell into this shroud. There she is. Get me some long needle noses to get it out of the Charge air cooler. Cody. Hey man, find me on YouTube.
Engine vibration at 1300.
Hard telling what it is. Bill's engine vibration was a snapped crankshaft. No Loctite needed next time. Good thing it's only an engine mount. I don't have taps to go fix that for them.
Footnote says you're about to run out of daylight.
Yeah, good thing I got a light. Yeah, this daylight savings time is just about a pain. Oops. I got a Milwaukee hood light that can keep us going into the night. It will bring us some daylight. I wonder why he's got this plugged in when he's missing stuff. Whatever, leave it how I found it.
You had it plugged in?
Yep.
It looks like it's blocked though. Like
I'll just leave it like that. Okay, what's next? I guess we could do the fan clutch.
Cliff has a Milwaukee tower light that helps him a lot.
Cliff is a Milwaukee fanboy. His garage is red.
Paul asked if you're changing the rear belt as well.
Nope. Didn't want to be done, so. I mean, it's also another $900, so I mean, I understand. And that's just labor, that's not the belt. Okay, give this guy a good tighten. Alrighty. Wow, we're down to the last cup.
Cold side tube next.
Cold side tube will be next. 10 millimeter magnetic is what I'm looking for right now. There it is. Because now we got to get this nut started. All right. We're gonna have to finger this one on there.
If Milwaukee can survive being in the water at my work, it can survive anything.
That's the facts right there. If anything survives the water at your work. Alligators can't even survive that. I wonder if cockroaches do. That'd be interesting to see. Alligators turn white. They die and turn white there at his work. Water treatment for mosaic. I guess I need to make a bushing kit for this, because these bushings suck. It's just foam and they wear out. And the only way to get it is to buy a whole new fan clutch. Okay, so the fan clutch is on. George air cooler tube I can plug in.
Amazing how easy the stock ones go on there.
I know, it's crazy. It's like AFE needs to just like make theirs look like a stock one but bigger. Probably.
Says that cockroaches are the only bugs that survive there.
Really?
They can survive nuclear fallout. You want the fan shroud?
Yeah, fan shroud. Yeah, gravity. Gravity. And we just did a gravity check. And it's working. Can you grab that? There's a 10 millimeter down there that I dropped earlier. We were gravity checking that too. It should be by the mat. It looks like this.
It's hardware, not socket.
Yeah, hardware. Whoo! 10 millimeter magnetic on the extremely long snap-on extension. Thank you, sir.
Garage Monkey says he's switching over to Milwaukee from DeWalt. Even hyper tough stuff, even outlasted some of the DeWalt.
Never used DeWalt. I have no opinions.
You will.
I have no opinions on it. I've never used it. Now for the idiot one, why did we put it upside down when all the rest of them were right side up? This socket is so much, this bolt's so much easier to get on the 21s. Got no ABS pump in the way. The glow plug module is a lot smaller. Now we need the little guy extension so we can start the auxiliary fan bolts, and the corner bolts. A lot of hardware for this radiator shroud. Let go of my socket. Glow plug module bolts.
Pretty sure I just knocked some of the corrosion off, is what Cliff said. I guess about the tools.
Make sure you tighten this glow plug module before you put the degas bottle on, or you're gonna have a fun time doing it. You can not take it off and just unplug it. I find getting the 3 bolts off is quicker. Then you don't mess with wire connectors too, that's brittle. From being in Florida. Being in Florida. Locked in. Oops. Wiring harness first, so I can get to it. There we go. 2 10mm again. Hoses first. Clip. Oh, come on. You always lock at the most inconvenient times. Come on. There we go. Back on you go. Back on you go. Intake manifold up and over the camera. Probably gonna wiggle that into the camera a few times. Move my rags. Push pin, clip, push pin, clip, 13mm.
Feeling tired, swelling of ankles or legs, irregular heartbeat, sudden weight gain, dizziness, or I've had these cookies.
More oven drama.
Paul says he would have lost half a dozen 10mm sockets during this project.
Trust me, Paul, I have lost 10mm magnetic sockets multiple times doing these. They just disappear into the abyss. No, I gotta do the oil filter. There. There. Now it's like it came from the factory. All right, oil filter should be drained by now, hopefully. Need the new oil filter from the table, or the box. It's probably still in the box. We'll inspect that once it drains. Get me my wonderful Motorcraft filter made by MAN. Get another spurts of clean engine oil. I put the filter in the filter housing, then drop it down. That way the filter's not rubbing on the nub on the bottom all the way around. That's just my thoughts, and that's how Land Rover actually recommends it too, so don't need this yet because I still gotta drain the oil, which we won't be doing on the live stream because we're about to be done with everything up top and I'm not moving the camera downstairs. Too much work. Maybe we'll do a little short live stream once we're done and it goes start up. The mosquitoes are coming out. Thank you, Hurricane Milton, for all those. Click. Only thing left to do now is engine cover, coolant, and downstairs. So see you when you guys start this. See you guys when I start this thing up.